Some people say they fell into adultery, but adultery doesn't just happen. So if it doesn't just happen, what comes before it? Let's talk about it today. Hello. Hello, welcome to True Love Talk. My name is Bridget Erhabor, and today we're going to be talking about what happens before the act of adultery takes place. You know, many times I've heard people say things like, I don't know what happened, it just happened. That's not correct, because many times an emotional affair already begins before the actual act of adultery. You know, Jesus gave a definition of committing adultery, and he says that if you think of someone lustfully in your heart, you've committed adultery already. And so what happens many times is that a person finds somebody else outside the relationship, usually of the opposite sex, and they begin to depend on them for encouragement, for comfort, for affection. And sometimes they send text messages like, thinking of you. Well, that should never be the case with anybody apart from your spouse. Because where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Your spouse should be the person that you're thinking about in that way. Your spouse should be the person that you want to run to tell, you know, when good things happen, when great things happen, you want to share it with them. When things are not going right, you want to talk things out with them. Because people in emotional relationships carry things going on in the marriage to this person and begin to discuss the marital relationships with this person. That's treading on dangerous ground. Now you may say, well, my husband and I were not that close anymore. We used to be close. Well, you can cultivate that friendship again. Friendship doesn't have to wane. The things of life that are going on doesn't have to cause your marriage relationship, the friendship in your marriage relationship to pause or to diminish. As a matter of fact, I have been married, my husband and I have been married for over 25 years, to the glory of God, with 8 children. So we've had a lot going on. We travel a lot for ministry. We have a local church that we pastor. There's a lot going on. But guess what? We take the time to spend it together, qualitative time. We make it a point to have dates. We make it a point to celebrate our anniversaries, sometimes outside of the country. Now, you may not be able to go outside of the country, but you can have a good space, a good time where you spend together. We eat out of each other's plates. We call each other on the phone several times a day. If anything good happens, that is what we're talking about. We call each other and say, hey, do you know what just happened? And we talk about it. And we communicate. When things may not seem to be going so well, you don't just run away or get mad. You sit down and you talk it out and you talk it out and you talk it out until there is a change. That's what friends do. I encourage you to let your husband or your wife be the closest person to you. And the word guarantees you a beautiful, successful marriage, because that is true love. When you do everything that needs to be done to make that marriage great. Because true love never fails. I hope you have been blessed. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in another True Love Talk. But please like and subscribe to this channel. My information can be found in the handles below. And I'll see you next time. God bless.